You right?
Hi, George. No. Come on, give me a hug.
It's just
Come on, Georgie. Come to mommy.
I think this is this movie about cocaine. I forgot what it was called. It's with Johnny Depp, I believe. You know. I mean, it wouldn't be the way the world is. You think people in the United States were in on that the cocaine trade? You know, I mean,
My father worked his ass off.
that was a U.S. citizen actually.
7 days a week.
You know, but not even that. People in the government and stuff.
Okay, well,
It's really not that far fetched. You know.
but in the end, he didn't make love. Slowly but surely, lost
I
everything.
think this kid was in Sandlot. At least that's what I remember him from.
Let's get some ice cream.
He looks familiar. But then no, that was in a late '90s. So.
George. It'll work out. It always does. I'm gonna find another job.
I think was it a movie called Blow?
Sometimes you're flush and sometimes you're bust. And when you're up, it's never as good as it seems. And when you're down, you never think you're gonna be up again. But life goes on.
The good old days of IMDb where
Money isn't real, George.
there was boards and those discussions. Yeah, that's George over there. When you know later in his life.
Yeah. That's gonna be a tricky one.
Dad.
The Medellin cartel. Headed by Pablo Escobar. Yup.
I decided
Yeah, that's when
I wasn't gonna-
cocaine really came to the States,
I
you
needed to
know.
get as far away.
I believe through Colombia. I saw a documentary like that, you know, or a movie. They weren't even manufacturing in Colombia, you know. They were talking about Bolivia or stuff like that. It could have been anywhere else, you know. But then, you know, the Bolivian government or something like that, you know, they tried to shut their business down, and they started hurting people for that. And I don't know if it was because of money, maybe just knew it was just horrible. But at the end of it, you know, Escobar, he was a businessman. He brought that to the States, you know. I had a book about him. He was just, you know, he was a ruthless businessman. That's what he was. But then another thing happened, you know. Escobar over there, he implanted somebody on a plane with an explosive, and 2 or 3 or 1 U.S. citizens died, and then, you know, the United States started saying, oh, the people overdosing from cocaine and stuff, and, you know, they went after Escobar. I mean, at least in the documentary and all that I saw, you know. Speaking of Escobar, you know, the guy was like, I mean, he went after his own government or something, you know. He wanted to be into politics. He really did. And I think he wanted to be a don. He wanted to stay in Colombia, you know. I mean, he had so much money. He could have bought like his own country in South America. You know, it's crazy how much money he had. I think he was even on the Forbes list. Something. I don't know if they let him on or something like that. I mean, it's unbelievable. Yeah, it's crazy, you know. Yeah, but I mean, honestly, if you want to call him a monster, look at all the people, you know, around the world besides him. You know, not just people that, you know, buy coke and they have fun with it. You know, I mean, why would you complain about that? You know, how many of those people? I could go on and on. How many of people would want to actually, you know, make it legal or you know, a little bit more safer? You know, because Coca-Cola, right? I mean, they used to put an extract of the cocaine leaf or some coca leaf or something like that. You know, I mean, you get a little buzz or something like that. You know, you get a little caffeine with the coca, right? It's from the earth, the leaf, I believe. You know, just how people extract it and use it. It could be disgusting. You know, you could take sugar to another level, or something that takes sugar and it could just, you know, be very destructive to you. Is it destructive planet, or the people that are promoting that? You know, because let me see right here. Making me want to smoke. It's an old joke. Use it amongst your friends. Take it. Use it around the holidays. Spread it around. All right. It's a leaf, an actual leaf, tobacco leaf. $3 or $5, something like that. I have another one. It's like $3 it costs. Now, I just this is what I use it for. I did crumple it up and I do smoke it. I mix it with something else. I don't smoke this by myself. It would be too hard, too rigid. It actually scratches my throat when I tried it once. But I do mix it with other tobacco leaves or whatever, right? But just that scent, it's pretty decent. Now, someone can take this, I don't know, spray some chemicals. It would smell like, ooh, let's say peach lavender, right? Right, but they wouldn't grow it like that, and we put this and that, and when you smoke it, you feel a certain way. So is it the tobacco leaf that's the problem, or you for doing that? That's the same problem with plastic. I get it; it can be very, very useful. Even styrofoam. I'm not a big fan of styrofoam, but in the winter, I did use it for a certain reason. It's just that people take it to. I'm not going to talk about how they just pollute, destroy it, take it and store it out. Because you could buy even something like this, right here. This is this is a form of a plastic, and it can be reused, and it has a seal. So it could be so reused. Except obviously the cover right there. It's there's me trying to be cool with the effect. You can't even see it. It has. It's like that, it has an imprint already. I can't erase it. I don't have anything to erase it. But anyway, this could be very much so reused. And people just don't even respect that. I'm not talking about, well, I recycle. I put it in a little bag, and every Tuesday I set it on the street. That's great, Cindy. But we could do more than that. Who knows what they do with that? Because they end up in a landfill. I don't trust people that take plastic or glass anymore. I don't trust the city of Rahway, state of New Jersey, or the nation of the United States of America. I don't trust these people. You're posing as a human. That's why I don't trust you. That's another problem I have. But anyway, what I'm saying is that should those things even be created? There's a history about that. Just about World War II, how. And I read it was a YouTube video, and they said like when the first plastics first came out, people actually started reusing them, and then people behind the business just got aggravated, and they perpetuated this mass production, and they started telling people not to reuse them or something like that, to recycle because it's better for the environment, So it's the ultimate greed, and that ends up with climate change and a lot of other stuff, It's a George Carlin joke. I'm not gonna get into my cousin Robush, how he got angry at that. He made a fake out. Come on, it's like what is humanity? I'm not gonna. He shouldn't use humans or humans, But it's like maybe we're all here because your God's divine plan was to create plastic. Created us so we could create plastic. Then we'll leave and he'll have plastic. Something to that extent. Very disturbing and disgusting. Except you people and your little worshiping group, whatever you believe, who knows how twisted you are at this time, Who knows where you come from and, what your purpose was, your agenda. Use that word around. Except it's not my agenda. Don't flip it on me, homie. Because I'm going to give you more, I'm going to make you feel really, really bad. I'll put you down with intelligence and show you how creepy, demented you are inside, whoever you people are. Seriously, context is a very, very important thing, and so is honesty. Keep it real, partner, alright? Now, it's created, it's here, but, there's so many other, there's, Pyrex, right? It's a glass, glass container for, all sorts of foods. And it does have rubber, as a cover, but, it's very expensive. But it's glass. It's much, much better, That would be the most reasonable thing to do. We could do a lot of other stuff. I could go on and on. But what was I saying? Is it the product or the people that use it for their own advantage to just destroy everything and make it cheaper? I just want to know the people that perpetuated that. They have did the people that create that and endorse that subconsciously, they, even if they they openly didn't accept it, they had a vision to destroy this planet, everything on it. So the next time you're in a storm or something, or you have garbage all over the place, or your economy falls broke, blame it on your own kind. Don't blame it on us. All right, this isn't about socialism, capitalism, left or the right. No, it's about you foreigners, and you have no mental capacity. This video was going to be about yoga and how people. I remember having a conversation with this girl named Claire, because Adam's girlfriend or something, and a bunch of other people. I just couldn't understand. It's like people get actually hurt in yoga class. And I remember reading, beginners should never do yoga by themselves. They should go to an instructor. And you know what the crazy part is? If you have to have an instructor to tell you not to hurt yourself, you probably you're a foreigner. You're not from here. It's really that true. And I know you people know. I know you know. And anyway, you think people like me will catch on to you? You know how easy you are to find? You are my favorite. Whoever you are, you're out there. But I looked at some poses, and yeah, I'm pretty sure I couldn't do that either. But you know what? I started doing, except I started calling it Tai Chi. Except, or people in the United States call it shadow boxing. And then there was a whole definition, excessive still moving or something like that. And it's true. True, but you could go shadow boxing, just go like that, like you're a fighter. That's great, that's cool, but you could do so much with that. Except I don't know if I remember throwing a fist punch, maybe once or twice in that. It's about something more. It's about something more. And yoga, tai chi, they're very different. Yoga, what I understand, they do have movements. They're very slow. Tai chi as well. Just when I try to do, I guess I'm doing yoga. I do stretches, but I'm not gonna rely on someone to tell me, all right, and just hold it right there, like something like that backwards. All right, hold it there. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm even choked up and I'm breathing. Like, why am I gonna listen to somebody that, even though they did it for years, to tell me what to do with my own body when I'm the one that feels the tension and all of that? Same thing with massages. Yeah, I would go for a massage, but maybe in my back, maybe on my lower back or middle of it, or maybe in my shoulders or the back, but at the same time, it's like, not just standing in line, but it's like, uh, I mean, I get it when you give someone a massage. I give my cats massages, and I could feel where they're mostly tense and stuff like that. I could feel when they really enjoy it in certain places more than the other. Maybe they need it more than the other places, right? But I could just do it myself for my own self. I give myself massages, especially foot massages. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't go to somebody else, give me a masseuse and be okay, just get the other side, get the other side, and they do that. Why? And it's like I was thinking about it's like going to a bicycle club or a bicycle group, and they're just like, all right, we're just 35 miles an hour. All right, here we go. All right, now let's do it for 10, 15 minutes. All right, you're not gonna tell me how to drive like that. It's like everybody got on the highway. All right, we're going 65. I just stay 65. There's a light. Well, we just stay 65 or something like that. Because the person that is instructor is on a different lane. She doesn't have a light or something like that. I mean, it's illogical. It's illogical. It's very it's creepy what that is. And I had a martial arts class. It was Aikido, and it was okay, but there was certain things. We always do this at the beginning. All right, and then he would be like this. All right, let go, and like that. And then, all right, let's hold it. But I don't want to hold it. See, like, I'm already feeling tension. I want to let go. And there was other things like, well, if we do this, we could what about these joints? What about the knees? And not just that. It was like, the instructor over there. He says he went to Rutgers, the college, New Brunswick or something like that. Or he was teaching there. He was teaching there in Rutgers, and that was 2003, 2004. It's like, how could you even be instructor and anywhere and just not know the basics, or not want people do that. And we always talk about, oh yeah, well I'm gonna have weights over here. It's important for guys, males, to do that, free weights with the bar. And I'm just like, I'm not even into that. I was thinking about, no, I don't want that. I have free weights. I could do something else with free weights. I'm not even gonna pay for freaking weights. Why am I gonna pay you like $1 per pound or something like that? Which is alright. That's just expensive. It's kind of ridiculous to me at that point. But you could do so many other things than just free weights, And I could go on and on. See, that's a foreigner. If not a foreigner, he just, he really knew how to abuse and scam people out of money and a lot of other stuff. I'm not gonna get into him because he says once some kind of master died of Aikido or something like that. I don't even know who it was. He was asking people for $20, and I just didn't have that money. I was like, I don't even know the guy. Like, not even that. Just like, what are you doing, man? It was very creepy and disturbing. That's one of the reasons why I don't want to go to any class. I don't want to do a lot of people, deal with a lot of foreigners or worshipers, whatever you people are. But the fact that people, it's like, and the bicycle analogy, right? Let's say I get on my bike and, we're going to streets in New York. And you're like, all right, in a quarter mile, we're going to get on a sidewalk because, for reasons that you probably don't even understand. Like, no, I'm going to get on a sidewalk wherever I want to, not because, I'm fighting you, just that there's room here and there's room here. And what about if I go on the bus lane, which I rarely do, but what if I go on the bicycle lane and then I just want to go where the cars are at just to go faster? What if I want to take a break? Are you going to tell me, for 15, 20 minutes I have to non-stop ride? I don't want to experience that. It's over strenuous. What if I want a drink of water? What if I just want, it's been hour, 2 hours of riding some lights. I want to stop for a coffee. And I just, I'm going off on a tangent here, but it's like, I know my body, I know how much it could be exerted. Same way I was riding the first time up the Williamsburg Bridge. And it's, the incline's gotta be like half a mile or something like that. It's like a third of a mile, and then it's a little bit flat, and then it goes up again. It's long. But I went maybe a couple hundred feet, and I felt my chest expanding, like, from breathing. I was like, ooh, and I had to stop, not because my feet were hurting, but I couldn't even take a breath anymore. I was scared I was gonna have a heart attack. I really was. I don't think I've experienced like my chest just like from the breathing and just really pedaling really hard. But let's say it was a group of people. You're gonna tell me not to stop after like 2, 3, 5 minutes. I have to keep going. Are you crazy? Of course I'm gonna get hurt. I almost hurt myself. And I was racing some motorcycles on the lower deck. That's the only reason. One of the only reasons why I kept going like that. Later I just kind of was like, no, I don't want to do that again. I want to do that again. I was kind of creeped out by my chest hurting. 2 days ago, I went down the shore. I put those videos up. Not when I was, riding my bike, but I went over like 10 miles. Today I still have pain in my, above my knees and the muscles. And like after 10 miles, I started having cramps. And then you know what? I started thinking, if I get off the bicycle, it kind of hurt after like 2, 3 hours, like something like that. I kind of stopped and like just, my muscles up above my knees tensed up. I was like, oh, I wasn't scared, but I was like, I feel kind of embarrassed. What if people see me like, well, first day on a bicycle there, And then, it just occurred to me, and people know, like, they wouldn't even understand it, And that's another part of me is like, wow, you did 10 miles. Well, of course you're going to cramp out. Did you not hydrate? No, I didn't hydrate, but you know what? I haven't rode like that 10 miles in I don't know how long. Or when I was in Brooklyn, maybe. But the point is, who's going to tell me how to do this and that and how to exert myself? Of course you're going to hurt yourself. Even something like yoga. Let's say you get in a pose, and I do certain poses, and you tell me to stand up for a minute. Sometimes I don't want to stand up. I don't want to stand in that pose for 5 seconds. I'm not there yet, that flexible, and I have certain tensions and pains in my lower back, and I don't want to do that. If I do one pose, maybe I'll come back to the same pose again. But I want to. It's not just that I want to work out at my own pace. It's just that it could be dangerous and it's illogical. It's not human. Massage is something different, especially like they have a hot steam or hot stone massage. That's pretty interesting. It's a very relaxing thing to go through once in a while. But this is just on a wholly different level. Like It's just, people can get really hurt.